Vapor Kit here again. Earlier I made a video of the lawnmower running on a wicking system. I did a couple more modifications on it. And what I did is I took the glass jar off, the mayonnaise jar or pickle jar, and I went with a steel ammo box. And inside the ammo box I've got the same type of material that I had in the jars, but I kind of made it like a accordion shape, and I got 2 inches of gasoline in there, and she's soaked pretty good. She's soaked all the way up to here. Close this off. Then over here I got a lot of remarks saying that it's gonna, if I ever have a backfire, it's gonna blow the tank up. It's a human bomb. Well, I want to show you right here. As it's coming out to the carb, which I call just a throttle body, I've got a bunch of steel wool and bronze wool packed into it. So if it ever did backfire, it would snuff it right out. And in the years that I've been doing this, messing with this stuff, I have never, ever had a backfire. I ain't saying that it couldn't happen, but I've never had it happen. I think the only way you're really going to get a backfire is if the keyway breaks and it throws it out of time. Over here, I've added something new, because everybody's saying on YouTube, and I'm getting a lot of remarks, it's going to get too hot and it's going to melt. Well, like I said, I've been using this engine for the past few years and it's still going strong. Over here I've added this. I call it a water vapor injection, not water injection. It's not picking up water and spraying it into the cylinder. It's just picking up vapor, water vapor. If you've ever thought of when you drive your car on a rainy day, how smoother the engine runs, well, that's because you're picking up the water moisture and it's helped cooling down the cylinder. Plus it makes it run a lot better. Okay, over here, the last video you seen, I didn't have this back on it. I just had a tube going straight into it. I didn't like that because when I would go to start it, I'd have to always adjust this and I'd have to adjust this. I'd have to adjust the air and the fuel to get it to start right. Then once it warmed up, then I had to re-go and constantly be adjusting it to get it to where it would run good. So what I did is I put the old carburetor top back on. It looks like it's got a tank, but it does not. If you look down on the bottom, there's nothing. It's gone. What I like about this, it's like a throttle body. It allows the air so I can govern it, throttle it up, throttle it back, to where I don't have to mess with the adjustments to cut the flow down, to slow it down, or speed it up. And I'm going to go ahead and start it. And when she runs for about 5 minutes, I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to show you some readings on the cylinder head. And they say about carbs doing the same thing as vapor. I don't think so. I think when you got a regular carburetor, it's mixing the gasoline, breaking it up into little droplets, itemizing it. But you still got liquid going into it. With a vapor, you do not. So let me put this on the tripod, and I'll go ahead and start it. Let it run. Zoom in on it. Okay, I shot you some readings. When I shot the first reading, the lowest reading was like 143, and that was on the cylinder head itself. When I shot the spark plug, it was way up there, because that is taking the most heat right there. Then I went over and I shot the exhaust. That was even higher. That's normal. And a lot of people out there keeps telling me that I'm going to have a meltdown. I can't see it. keep telling me it's going to overheat. I don't think so. Stop and think about it. This engine is cooled by oil in the crankcase, and it's cooled by air. The air is being blown over to the fins of the head. It's taking away the heat. I was reading up, they said that inside the cylinder combustion chamber can get up to almost 1200 degrees. And they keep saying that by depriving it gasoline is going to make it overheat. I can't see why it would. Because that little bit of droplets of fuel that's going in that cylinder is not going to cool that engine off that much, if very little. And if everybody's so worried about making the engine cooler, just put you one of these water vapor injectors. They've had them back out in 1980. They put them on the car. They put them inside the hook into their air filter, and as the engine's running, drawing vacuum through it, it's cooling it off. It's helping the engine, just like on a rainy day. But I've never had a backfire, and I've never had the thing overheat on me. They keep saying running it too lean. Well, if you run the engine too lean, guess what? It's not going to fire the engine because you're running it so lean. I say vapor is the way to go. There's guys out there driving around on vapor. One guy's got a 318 Dodge Ram truck. He's running it solely on vapor, and he's running it through the fuel injectors. He's never complained about burning the injectors up. You know? It's what it is what it is. There's some people out there that are non-believers. Hey, you know, everybody's got the right to believe what they want. And I feel sorry because when I can pull into a gas pump and fill it up with a few gallons and drive quite a long time on it, the guy that's non-believing and saying that it won't work, they're going to go into the fuel gas station and they're going to be spending out booger bucks every time they fill up. So, you know, I just wanted to update what I've been doing. And I'm still getting my adapters so I can hook my big system up to the truck. And when I get the readings, I'll get back with you and let you guys know about it. Vapor Kid, talk to you later.